Maddens Finest. What's good? What's going on? We are in another season. Madden 21 is here. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody has the game. If you don't, you're a brokey. Just kidding. We're excited. I know there's probably like a lot of bugs, or maybe there aren't any, that many bugs, but I'm pretty sure it's still barely new. Like I said, it just came out. Even some of us that's had the game for a little bit earlier than others, we're still kind of getting used to it. But like I said, we're really excited. So we wanted to come to you, talk to you guys, give you a little bit of breakdown, small breakdowns of what the divisions are looking like. If you guys don't remember or don't know who's in your division, we are here today to give y'all a little background info and a little insider trading per se, or a little inside scoop on some of these users that you guys are in for. And maybe we'll give a look at some of the rosters. As you can see, we are not in our usual spot. Sometimes we are, but we're in a different spot this time. We got something going on in the background for y'all. So maybe we hope you guys enjoy this one. And yeah, hand it over to our commissioner, Perry. Also, well, maybe we'll get into that later about our new commissioner. That's for us too.
Oh, Valley Boy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a new commissioner on board, Valley Boy. Everybody know Valley Boy. He's been a commissioner, I think, towards the end of Madden 20. So he should bring a lot of good things to the league. I'm excited to have him on board. And yeah, my thoughts on Madden 21 so far. I played 2 games, one yesterday, one today against a gamer, the old Lions user. And I think the running game isn't the same, so that's good. It's not as dominant. I mean, you still can run, but it's not OP like it was before. The passing is a little bit easier. But I think it has something to do with competitive mode. Like, competitive mode is each player match up with each other. Like, it's more about stick skills on competitive mode. So you can have a boo-boo team and still compete with like a really good team. So once we get into franchise mode, we're gonna be in sim mode. So it's gonna go based on the team pretty much. It's not gonna be as much as stick skills. So what are you doing? Yeah. So I'm kind of excited once we get to franchise mode. So it'll be more based on our team. We'll start going over this.
Well, before we get into that, I want to just touch back on what I have said earlier that you finished saying about Valley Boy. This year in Madden 21, rules will be even more, if not so, because I know there's been some issues with some of the users saying that the rules weren't enforced as much. There is a new guideline for the rules that are in our league that Perry did put out. There's also been a message, or a group me message that was sent out to you guys that let us know who's in charge of what. As far as there's 4 commissioners, if I'm not mistaken, or 5. There's 4 or 5. I can't remember. I think 4.
It's 5 of them.
It's 5, and each of us have a role. So they will be enforced. Of course, everything really does go to the head as well, which is Perry. Just bear with us, guys, and we're going to do the best that we can. We do hear your complaints, and we do hear your suggestions, and we just really appreciate you guys, all right?
All right, let's get into the divisions now. We're gonna talk about each team in each division and probably who we think gonna dominate each division.
You want to go first?
Yeah. So we're gonna lead off with let's start with the NFC West. That's the first on my list.
Okay. You going to NFC West?
Yeah.
All right, who's in the NFC West first?
Niners.
Niners is Jersey Boy, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, Niners Jersey Boy, and then we got Seahawks is KP. That's the current or old Browns user, came into the league late. And then Rams is SR, and Cards is yourself.
So for my division, I'll go ahead and talk about my division first. As PJ said, we have the Cardinals, which is myself. KP, I think he's the Seahawks. 49ers, sorry, I have this in I think 49ers is Jersey Boy, and SR is the Rams. I respect all you guys. You guys are all good users, and all of these teams are really great. In the background, we have the 49ers right near Jersey Boy. We're looking at your squad. Jimmy G.
Upgrade that.
I don't think he's that bad, though. Mostert was the 95 speed. That can be dangerous.
Yeah.
As you know, in Madden, speed always kills, which is crazy. Debo Samuel. Receivers are not looking that great, but I guess it's something you can work with. Yeah, it's something you can work with. Tight end, you have the best tight end in the game. Kerry Kittle, who's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a problem. Trent Williams, that left tackle. Really good offensive lineman, except for the right side.
Yeah.
Then you go to your line, you have Armstead, Ford. This is probably where the 49ers are best at, is on the line, on defense, and in their on the trenches. You got Nick Bosa, Kinlaw. At linebacker, you have Kewan Alexander. You have Fred Warner.
Superstar Fred. Young linebacker, he's nice.
Yeah. And Greenlaw. All of them are pretty decent speed too.
Yeah.
At corner, you have Sherman, who's kind of slow, but he's still a shutdown corner. You should be very, very careful going in his way. And then at free safety, you have Jimmy Ward, and you also have Tyrant, who's actually decent speed. So 49ers, in my opinion, probably like one of the top 5 teams in the game as far as I've been playing. Jersey Boy is a good user, so I'm going to watch out for him. The other team that we also have is the Rams. Golf at quarterback. They did lose Gurley.
They did golf wrong.
They kind of did do golf wrong. Sorry, SI. Yeah, Gurley is on the Falcons now. So I'm not a great running back. I know you have Cup, who's a superstar, not so fast, but I'm sure his hands are really, really good. Robert Woods is a 90 speed. Not so much speed on the offensive end for the Rams, but I'm assuming that their playbook is probably pretty decent, or maybe they have some good plays, or you'll probably come up with some good plays.
Offensive line look okay, they look decent. Decent work. You know, 65 at center. And left guard at 65, so we need to upgrade that. Defensive line, Aaron Donald, one of arguably the best D-line in the league.
He is the best D-line in the league, yeah, for sure.
Other than that, D-line kind of, that's okay, I guess. Linebacker Ford.
Leonard Floyd.
Yeah, that's all right.
You got Jalen Ramsey, who has that bottleneck superstar X Factor, which is pretty dope.
What is that?
I don't remember, but I know it's pretty dope. John Johnson III.
Yeah, they got a decent. Rams is one of the.
From last
the last year and this year, the Rams. I think last Madden they were one of the top teams picked. This year they fell off.
I didn't really do that good in the season.
There's Seahawks next.
Seahawks probably another, if not a top 5 team, they're probably like in that honorable mention category. You have Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson at the QB. You got the running backs are decent. You have really good speed. 3 receivers are Tyler Lockett and Metcalf and Dorsett. Again, that's going to be really dangerous.
Who got the Seahawks again? What user KP?
No, yeah, KP at Seahawks.
He's in offensive line. I think all offensive lines.
No, there's only a certain amount. There's only a certain amount of teams that have really good offensive line.
The offensive line is actually really bad.
Seahawks line is not that great. Maybe if they get Clowney back, that will help.
The D line isn't.
No, it's not that great at all. Linebacker, you have Bruce Irvin, decent speed. You have Shaquille Griffin, who's like a 91 speed. Bobby Wagner has the Avalanche. One thing about this team is that they have 2 Avalanche playmakers, which is really, really, really crazy.
Yeah.
That's really going to be a problem. I'm really not looking forward to playing this guy. But yeah, Seahawks, they're a stacked team, especially with Russell Wilson. If you get him going, they're a problem. Definitely a problem. Here we have my team. I chose the Cardinals. I was one of the first people that actually got to choose the team. And I chose them because of the young quarterback. I always feel like I need a dual threat. I got D-Hop. Isabella is a decent speed receiver. tight end Max Williams. The line is nothing to be like excited about.
Better than Seahawks line.
Defensive line either, but I do have a playmaker in Chandler Jones.
Yeah.
And then I also have a rookie that people thought Patrick Peterson. I forgot about him. And then I also have a rookie at safety who I might move in Isaiah Simmons. Buda Baker, can't forget about him.
You move him where? Corner?
I can move him to the corner, I can move him to linebacker. It depends. He's such a hybrid player. That was one of the reasons why I got the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, and then I like the rookie at the end.
So do you see yourself dominating that division?
Dominating? No. I feel like I have the weakest team. I'm not trying to give myself any what's the word I'm looking for? Excuses. Because I feel like all those other teams are better than the Cardinals, and every user in there is really, really good. So I just feel like it's a toss-up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a competitive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a competitive division. Yeah.
SRKP.
Yeah.
Who's the other division?
SRKP and Valley Boy.
Oh yeah,
Not Valley Boy. I'm some Jersey Boy.
Oh yeah. That's a good division.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, you guys.
What's the next division?
We did the NFC. That was the NFC West.
Yeah. Stay in the NFC.
Okay, NFC East. We have Cowboys. Eric. They're probably one of the top 5 teams. They're just stacked all around. Probably run heavy, or actually I would say pretty balanced.
Yeah, people are X factor this match.
Yeah, you got Cooper, you got Gallup, you have the rookie CD Lamb, you have Dak Prescott at quarterback, you have Elliott running back, offensive line has been great. Linebackers are pretty decent. Corners, they're pretty speed, and then you have a decent secondary. So Cowboys, they're pretty solid. I feel like Eric, you have a really good squad. Next is Washington football team. Okay, we'll go Eagles. Eagles A-Town. Got Wentz, got Marcus Sanders. Pretty decent speed at receiver with Goodwin and Deshaun Jackson. Hurts at tight end. Eagles is a pretty decent squad.
They have a great offensive line too. The defensive line, linebackers, it's horrible. Really horrible.
That's speed, but
no, it's not. The word is speed. Corners.
got Darius Slay.
Yeah, that's good. Corner. Secondary looks decent.
Yeah.
Who got the? Who was the Eagles user?
Eagles is A-Town.
And next we're gonna go with Giants. Who got the Giants?
Oh, Lions user.
The gamer. We know the gamer great. That's all he needs is a running back.
Well, he has one.
Yeah. And he can build up Daniel Jones.
I'm not so sure about that. We'll see.
And 1 year in his division, the division's the end. I'm pretty sure he can with the users inside this division.
I didn't say that. Your commissioner said that A-Town area.
I didn't say that. I'm not naming nobody. He got one of the fastest tight ends.
Yeah, he's a really good tight end.
Offensive line is okay. D-line, he got a young D-line that he can put work in. Linebacker 4 is young. They need work too.
They're a project team, but a good user like Gamer, he'll probably get them. He'll get them
Who's the
working.
14th?
Is the boss, which is the Washington football team.
Washington football. You got Haskins in the 70. You probably need to build him up. AD at running back. This poor got Lauren.
Never heard of him be pretty fast.
Yeah. But he's gonna need to build him up too. So we taking in that division.
I mean, if I was to bet my money, I would bet it on Gamer because he's the more experienced out of those users. But who knows? It's Madden 21. You know what I mean? It's a whole new game. So I don't know. If I had to bet my money, I would say Gamer because he dominated us in 20. But this is a whole new game. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll switch up. I'll do the team search. And you tell me where we're at now. We're still in the NFC, or are we going to go to AFC?
No, it's the NFC. Let's go NFC South.
NFC South, first team was the Falcons. First team is the Falcons. We got Matty Ice. Quarterback,
His old quarterback probably gonna need to.
still a superstar.
Yeah, probably
You
need
got
to.
Todd Gurley coming from the Rams. A receiver, you got, in my opinion, the best receiver in football, but they kind of dogged him to me. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley.
Oh, you say the dog because he's not 99?
He should be. That's just my opinion. A fast receiver and tight end and Hayden Hurst. Line is whatever. Nothing really spectacular on the line except maybe Big Mac. Oh, Alex Mack. Alex Mack is 89. Left end, Alec Bailey. Fowler Jr. went to the Falcons. He's on there. You have Grady Jarrett. He's a great defensive tackle. Deion Jones, one of the fastest linebackers and probably the best one in the game. Cornerbacks, nothing really spectacular. Free safeties, same. Keanu Neal is decent. So there you go. That's for the Falcons.
Same.
Falcons, I think is Showtime. If I'm not mistaken.
Falcons is Valley Boy.
Falcons is Valley Boy. Okay. Who we doing now? Saints.
Yeah.
Saints, I feel like got one of the best teams. You got I'm not gonna do this. Michael Thomas, that he is the best receiver in the game. 99. You got Cam Jordan, defense. You got Armstead on the offensive line. You got a good left tackle. You got Drew Gage, one of the better quarterbacks in the game. Another tackle as a superstar.
So Melody has one of the teams that's ready right now, ready to go right now.
Yes.
Like Drew Brees up in age, but he can still play right now. So if you want to compete for a ring this year, this is the year to go. Do it.
Jamar Davis, Camaro, you got Cook. And then the same as at another team, you got Latimer, one of the better corners in the game. Jenkins. Like, you got a stack team.
What's the
You
next
got a
team?
really stack team.
Bucks next.
Bucks is probably a top 5 team. I'm not just saying that. I've read some reviews on Madden that said they were. They're pretty balanced all around. You got Mike Evans and Gronk as your probably 2 top weapons. Brady, who has that at the line where you can do the hot routes. Pretty dangerous. Levante David, they also got defense. He's pretty good. You got a good lineman. Chris Goodwin, the fast receiver. Another lineman on the defensive end.
Bucks is users Black Panther also.
Well, he has a good amount to work with.
Yeah, he's good at passing. He has a good passing game. Always has. All right, next
You
we
got
go to
Shady and Ronald Jones.
go to Panthers next. Sorry, excuse me.
Panthers, we have McCaffrey, who's probably a better running back in the game.
Best running back. He's the best running back.
Ankle breaker, we got Quan Short, Moore, United Whiskey, and Robbie Anderson, both sweet receivers. At quarterback, we've got Teddy Bridgewater, who you'll probably be working with most of the time.
So Panthers probably
Dante Jackson, 96
he
kilos.
wants to have one of the toughest divisions, and the team will need a lot of work. So he has McCaffrey to build on. What did you say? That's the best, one of the top divisions with the users.
That's a tough division. I feel sorry for Melody because those are some good users on that team. But you have a good team, Melody. So new Madden. Let's see how it goes.
So who you taking to win the most?
No, I gotta go with Showtime.
Showtime?
He's a fellow commissioner, regardless.
Valley Boy is too.
Showtime's been around now.
Yeah, okay. Who's that? Okay, wrong?
You got another NFC team, right?
Yeah, one more. I think one more division. North.
Yeah.
North.
Let's start with the Vikings. I already have them up here right
It's
now.
King James.
You got Harrison Smith, great safety. You got Dalvin Cook, defensive tackle, Michael Pierce, I'm sorry, Dylan, who's a exception now. They're pretty solid. They have a solid team. You got Kirk Cousins at quarterback, not the best, but not the worst. I feel like they're more stacked on defense. They did lose that receiver, who I can't think of right now, to the Bills.
I love the Packers.
But they'll be okay. Packers, they have that bad.
That's Noodles.
Bad and Aaron Rodgers. They dogged him. I am so sorry. They dogged Aaron Rodgers. He's better than 89. Decent left tackle. Jair Alexander, corner. They're pretty good on defense, on the defensive end. I feel like on offensively is where it gets kind of tricky. And luckily you have Aaron Rodgers, you just have to work with what you got. Valdez Scantling, I like a lot too. Lions?
It's a Doe user.
Okay. Old Vikings user?
Yeah, old Vikings user. Doe is a Lions user.
Though you have a superstar receiver in Galladay, you have a right end Trey Flowers, and that's about it.
Yeah, Lions seem pretty trash.
Yeah, they're not really a great team, but I guess if you see something you want to work with,
Oh, Bears
that's what
next.
you do.
Bears.
And Bears, you have Khalil Mack, probably PJ's favorite player.
I know, man.
Eddie Jackson, Allen Robinson, Hakeem Hicks, Kyle Fuller. Some big names.
Yeah, they have a decent. Bears have a decent
big
team.
names, good defense. I'm gonna say their offense needs a little bit of work. Trubisky is not that great.
No, Trubisky's terrible, but you can build him up.
Cohen is pretty fast. Montgomery is whatever. Then your receivers are not fast, but they're usable. And Jimmy Graham at tight end.
So you have Noodles, Tate, King James, and Doe. Who you taking to dominate that
I think
division?
that's a good division too.
I think King James is still feeling some type of way that you're taking so long to.
I want to say King James because I know he'll YouTube his way. That's not a shot.
And the crazy part is he admit to it that
Yeah, he'll YouTube his way to figure out some kind of scheme.
the Doe's nice too.
I like Doe. That's
Yeah,
all I was gonna
Doe is
pick.
nice, too.
That's all I was gonna pick. I was gonna pick Doe, but
And Noodles, if he puts some work in and work on that team, he could be pretty good.
Noodles
too.
is good too.
Yeah.
Noodles, I had some battles with Noodles last year, so I'm not saying I'm not knocking him. I'm gonna go with King James because just of the YouTube factor.
It's not gonna be easy though.
Okay.
We'll start with the AFC North. First AFC team.
Let's see this AFC North. What's the first AFC?
Ravens.
Ravens. I mean, who do I need to say? Who
No,
they
you
have?
can skip him.
Do I need to say that this man? We have Lamar Jackson, Calais Campbell. They're a pretty stacked team. I would say
Yeah.
top 5, and I heard their playbook is pretty crazy too. Very Lamar Jackson heavy.
And we got KZ. KZ is the one that declined being in a division with the other users that's not.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
And you got the
he said no.
Ravens.
I don't want no sympathy. I want to.
Okay,
I want to be
well,
everybody
you
else.
got your team, man.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Bengals next.
Bengals has the number 1 overall pick in Joe Burrow, who's 76. They gave that's pretty good. Joe Mixon and Giovanni Bernard. Joe Mixon is a superstar. You have AJ Green, who's back and healthy. Tyler Boyd.
That's a nice team.
Yeah.
So let's put a Browns next.
Yeah. Browns. We have Myles Garrett. We have Nick Chubb, who's a wrecking
And that
ball.
user is T. Gill.
Odell Beckham, I'm really surprised they didn't give him an X Factor. That's kind of disrespectful. I don't care. I did it last year, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
Austin Hooper at tight end, and I think they still have the other tight end too, right? Yep, still have Njoku too.
So that was a good tight end combo.
Who's the other
Next
team?
is Steelers, Tron.
Steelers, Tron. Good right guard, Casey Hayward and Fitzpatrick at safety. They have a decent defense. Juju is not a superstar or X Factor. That's kind of wrong. TJ Watt.
Steelers have a decent team. I thought the team wasn't that.
They're okay.
good, but
They're okay.
I think practically the quarterback.
Yeah, they're okay.
So we got KZ, Trevor, T. Gill, and Tron.
Who's the other team? There's three.
I said 4. KZ, Trevor, T. Gill, and Tron.
Who's the other team? I don't get your team.
You got 4. You got Steelers, Browns, Bengals, and Ravens.
Okay.
So who you taking?
I'm going with probably the Browns.
The Browns, T. Gill, over Tron, Steelers.
I'm gonna go with UT Go. I'm rolling with my commissioners, man. Rolling with my commissioners.
Okay, AFC East. Dolphins first, Jared.
Dolphins, you got Tua, and he's not even better than Fitzmagic and Fitzmagic. Well, you expect bigger boys, man. I don't know. What do you like? That's one. Breeder at 95 speed, and Jordan Howard if you want to go a little power. You got Grant at a 95 speed. They got some weapons.
I think that's why I
Got
picked
some
that
weapons.
team.
Yeah,
I think
they got some
Jared had like the 4th third or fourth pick, and he went with the Dolphins. So I think he's a Dolphins fan. So
Just some stuff to work with, buddy.
Bills.
I am actually a new Dolphins fan too because I love that they have a general manager and coach and that's black. So
Bills next.
not mad at that. Bills.
That's Stopper. That's he came back to the league.
Okay. Well, you got Diggs at receiver. You got Tre'Davious White. You had a really good defense last year, so I'm pretty good. Sure, their defense is solid. And with the addition of Diggs, you guys, this might be a pretty good team. I think this is a super team. People probably slept on. But I think this is a good team. The line is not that great, but they got a quarterback who can air it out too. And
This is Patriots.
Allen. Patriots, another sleeper team. Everybody's the same except Tom Brady. Gilmore is a 99, which is crazy. You got Courtney, you got 2 secondaries that's expected. Edelman, 34, still putting in work. Let's see how they did my guy Kenny. 78.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, not too crazy.
And the last team is Jets. That's Finn. That's the current old Dolphins user.
I'll be honest with you, I do not like what they have to offer other than Le'Veon.
That team is boo-boo.
Or you guys see Ben Mosley, I guess you can work on that.
I think that's why Finn was so upset for getting the Jets. As you can see, they're bad.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah,
But you're a great user, and I'm sure you can probably work something out, man. Go ahead, work it out.
Next division is the AFC West.
Can you tell me what you use?
There's gonna be a fight between Jets and which is Finn, Dolphins, and Jared.
Okay.
But 9 rings can play too.
Yeah.
So I'm probably take. I got Finn and Jared splitting it like divisions. Winners, I got them splitting it.
Okay.
Go AFC West next. Raiders. Tie.
Raiders, you got a good offensive line that they built.
Yeah, one of the best offensive lines.
You got Derek Carr, you have Josh Jacobs, who's a superstar. Good for him. Not much going on receiver except for Ruggs.
Yep.
98 receiver, 98 speed. That's gonna be dangerous.
That's my guy.
Darren Waller, 90 speed tight end, 6'6". Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Jason Witten. What?
Yeah, so the
Raiders
Raiders offense are cool. So Ty, the offense is cool. Probably just need to work on the quarterback and Carr. Maybe get a new one, but the Raiders offense is cool.
Secondary's not that great.
So we go to Broncos next.
All right, go ahead. Oh, I see that.
No fly zone. Old Jets user. Got the Broncos.
Secondary, you got Justin Simmons in the secondary, probably and Kareem Jackson. So that's pretty good. Quarterback, you got he's nasty. Drew Lock. Philip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon is great at running back, so that's really good. And then you got Sutton and Judy, and then with these guys that are actually can run too, but you got some weapons there. I hope you are.
No Fly got some pieces to work with. He even admitted to. He got pieces to work with. We're going to build those up.
Of course, you got Bondo.
Next is the Chiefs.
Chiefs is probably, if not the best team, top 5 for sure.
How many people you said top 5 already?
I can name you my top 5 teams.
Go ahead, Chiefs.
You got Chiefs, you got Pat Mahomes, you got the second best tight end in the game, Kelsey. Ty Hill, who is the fastest receiver at 96. You got a decent offensive line, you got defense, you got everything you want in this team, except for maybe running, but that doesn't really bother you because if you have the same, you're passing the ball 90% of the time anyway.
So next,
with Hill, Watkins, and Hardman.
The next one is the Chargers, the last one for the AFC West.
Chargers. Dylan Rivers is gone, but you still got Hunter Henry. Melvin Gordon is gone. You have Keenan Allen, who can still play. Mike Williams, some 90.
And that's Cam. Cam got the Chargers.
Eckler with a decent speed. And then you got the rookie Herbert, or you can go with Tyrod. You got choices.
All right, so we got Ty, Raiders, No Fly, Broncos, me, got the Chiefs, and Cam got the Chargers. I'm going to take myself for the first season or two just because I got the better team. But after Ty and No Fly build their teams, that division's going to be a fight. That first season, I'm taking myself. After that, the season's going to be that division's going to be a fight. Our last division, Texans, AFC South.
I'm never starting that. All right, let's do this, and then we're gonna finish it up for you guys. AFC South. We'll start with the Texans. JC, you got my boy Deshaun Watson, my favorite quarterback in the game, who they super dissed. JJ Watt. You have Reed at free safety. You got Fuller. You got some pieces. They're not that terrible. In fact, I probably would have picked them again this year if I didn't have such a high pick, but I wanted to go and do something different.
I got a Titans next week. Titans user.
Titans user is, sorry, my phone, King of Ring. Don't know who that is.
Who was the
Texans leader was JC.
The Titans got a decent team also.
Yeah, they did really good last year. I'm pretty sure their defense is good. I know King Henry is a beast. He is a beast. 91 speed still, and I know he's breaking.
Freight train. That's the next one. We got a freight train.
Jeez.
Okay, who's next? Who's got next?
Coach. Dylan is the coach. Phil Rivers is leading that. They got probably the best offensive line in the game, if not the best, in the top 5 for sure. Ty Hilton at receiver, at running back, they have Matt, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Hines.
Open the river. They got an okay team.
They got a decent team. Yeah, decent team.
Who's the last team in the division?
The last is Smooth, and he is the Jags.
We're finishing up the Jacks.
It's Smooth. They suck, basically. They're a terrible team, but just go ahead and work with them, bro. I'm just playing. Not really, but they do stink.
Who are you taking that division?
I'm gonna roll with Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Dylan.
I think Smooth's gonna battle it out. KP. No, yeah. It's KP?
No. JC, King of the Ring, Dylan, and Smooth.
I think Smooth and Dylan gonna battle it out. It'll probably be even. Dylan just need to play his game and then
yeah, play the freaking games, bum.
Alright, we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah, I know we made this long, but it's the first one of the year. Next ones will probably be much shorter. Be on the lookout for the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, check the trailer out. Be on the lookout for the new updates, because once that patch comes in, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Get your practice in, because I don't want to hear any excuses. That includes myself. And that's about it, man. Maddens Finest, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all again soon.
Yeah.